Uganda experienced its worst economic crisis starting 2011 in its modern economy, partly due to the over-expenditure in the last election, which triggered high inflation and the preceding consequences. Now the IMF warns government to learn from the error of the last election.
I think the economic authorities have to resist that expenditure. They have a budget, so they have to adhere to the budget. The budget is good. It's not going to create complications. So adhering to the budget is the right thing to do.
Unfortunately for Uganda, not all the election money is budgeted for. In fact, most of it. It will depend on the multi-party players' consciences, because some of the money spent arise from private sector contributions. Meanwhile, IMF points out that the low inflation Uganda has enjoyed could start to rise.
If we see the recent inflation, it's much lower than that. It's between 1 and 2%, but there is going to be some impact of the increase in food prices that are expected, and also there's going to be some impact of the recent exchange rate depreciation that we are observing at the moment.
Uganda's expected 6.1% economic growth this financial year is expected to be anchored by the execution of Karuma and the Simba hydropower projects. Uganda has got a good mark in the last review of its economic policies by the IMF under what is called the Policy Support Instrument, an advisory and technical support relationship between the IMF and Uganda. Samuel Setumba, NTV Business.